a day like any other. The sun shines, children laugh. Suddenly, blinding flashes erupt across the globe. Thousands of mushroom clouds climb skyward, dwarfing Mount Everest. This is not a nightmare, this is the reality we face if the world's nuclear arsenal ignites. In a single, terrifying instant, our planet is engulfed in unimaginable destruction. The explosive power of all nuclear warheads detonating simultaneously is almost impossible to grasp. Imagine the combined force of thousands of bombs, each with the potential to obliterate entire cities in an instant. Millions of tons of TNT equivalent are unleashed, instantly vaporizing cities and turning sand to glass. The sheer energy released is beyond comprehension, transforming landscapes in the blink of an eye. Shockwaves race across continents, leveling everything in their path. Buildings crumble, forests are flattened, and nothing stands a chance against the relentless force. The heat from the blasts sets firestorms raging, consuming everything in their wake. These infernos spread rapidly, leaving nothing but charred remnants behind. The initial blasts are only the beginning. The devastation continues as the environment is ravaged by the ongoing destruction. Radioactive fallout carried by the wind spreads across the planet. This invisible menace knows no borders, affecting regions far from the initial explosions. Invisible but deadly, it contaminates everything it touches, poisoning the air, water, and soil. The long-term effects are catastrophic, rendering vast areas uninhabitable. The sun, once a source of life, is now obscured by a thick blanket of smoke and ash, plunging the Earth into a nuclear winter. The planet is shrouded in darkness, and the temperature drops drastically, affecting all forms of life. The immediate aftermath of the detonations is a scene of unimaginable devastation, with entire cities reduced to rubble and ash. Millions, perhaps billions, are dead, their lives snuffed out in an instant. Survivors emerge from shelters to a world transformed into a desolate wasteland where nothing familiar remains. Food and water are scarce and contaminated, making survival a daily struggle. Medical facilities, overwhelmed and destroyed, are unable to cope with the sheer scale of the suffering, leaving many without hope. But the true horror unfolds in the years and decades that follow, as the long-term effects become evident. Radiation sickness claims countless lives. Cancer rates soar, affecting even those who seemed unscathed initially. The environment, already reeling from the initial blasts, struggles to recover, with ecosystems collapsing. Mutations run rampant, creating grotesque and unpredictable alterations in plant and animal life, forever changing the natural world. A world undone. The long-term consequences of global nuclear war extend far beyond the immediate destruction and fallout. The collapse of ecosystems leads to widespread famine. Nations once defined by borders and ideologies dissolve into chaos. The delicate balance of the global climate is irrevocably disrupted, leading to unpredictable and extreme weather patterns. The world we knew, the world we built, is gone. In its place is a desolate testament to our capacity for self-destruction. The survivors, haunted by the horrors they have witnessed, face a bleak and uncertain future. Our choice, our future, the decisions we make today will shape the world of tomorrow. The scenario I have described is not a foregone conclusion. It is a possibility, but not an inevitability. It is a stark warning, a chilling glimpse into a future we must strive to avoid. a future that can be changed by our actions. The power to prevent such a catastrophe rests in our hands. We hold the key to a better world. International cooperation, dialogue, and disarmament are not merely political objectives. They are essential for the survival of our species. They are the pillars of a peaceful world. We must choose to step back from the brink. We must recognize the precipice we stand on. We must choose to embrace diplomacy over destruction, cooperation over conflict. These choices define our humanity. The future of humanity, the future of our planet, depends on the choices we make today. Let us choose wisely. Let us choose peace, unity, and a shared destiny.